The latest now in the case against Delphi double murder suspect Richard Allen. For the first time in months, we're about to hear from one of his former attorneys. But first, a quick update on the latest. This week, we told you that the Carroll County prosecutor believes Allen's attorneys should be held in contempt of court. And once again, Allen's original attorneys, who are back on the case, want Judge Fran Gull off the case. All of this while the families of Liberty German and Abigail Williams wait for some form of justice in this case all these years later. Allen County Chief Public Defender Bill Libredo, who replaced Allen's original attorneys before they were put back on the case, joins us live this morning. Mr. Libredo, thank you so much for your time.
Welcome.
Yeah, I want to get into quickly. I know that you're no longer under the gag order, and that's why you can talk to us. But as I know, too, as Richard Allen's former attorney, there's a lot you still can't say. But can you share with us your feelings just on this chaos of the case? And it just at times feels like a circus. Have you ever seen anything like this in all your years?
No. This case has been unusual from the beginning. It has garnered so much media attention nationally. When I was still attorney of record, I would get calls from other countries.
Wow.
So no, I've never seen so many twists and turns in a case such as these.
Yeah, I want to ask you a little bit about how you would have tried the case in general terms. I know you can't get into a lot of it, but as far as the Odinism theory, that came up and so many people had never even heard of it. I never had. And I read that you originally had said that you thought it was hocus pocus, but now you've uncovered that it is the real thing. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, that's true. I'd never heard of it. I had no idea what it was when I first read about it. So the more involved my defense team got into the case, there are people that follow this Odin religion. There are people that were very brazen at the time of the murders on their Facebook accounts about being part of this Odinistic cult. Now, whether they're responsible, I don't know. I don't want to really get into what our legal defense theory would have been, because I don't want to hinder the current attorney's defense, whatever that might be.
Can you tell me about Richard Allen now? I mean, we've seen him lose so much weight. We have seen, people basically want him tortured now, believing that he's guilty before being proven guilty. Tell me a little bit about your interactions with him, and why do you believe that he's innocent?
Interactions with him, he's soft-spoken. He's engaged in his defense. He's always very respectful to us in our meetings with him. I think he's not guilty or innocent because I believe the presumption of innocence is one of the most important legal theories that we have, and that presumption of innocence carries with him through every stage of the trial until the jury has heard all the evidence, including closing arguments, and until they deliberate. That presumption of innocence follows him the whole way.
How do you reconcile being a defense being a defense attorney? I know you get so much pushback on people that already believe that he, like you said, he's guilty already. How do you reconcile, like if the family of Liberty or Abigail are watching this morning, how do you share that passion of where that comes from you, that you will defend someone at this point in your life?
Well, obviously my heart goes out to the families of those two little girls. I mean, this was a horrific, horrific crime. But I'm sure the families want to make sure that law enforcement not only arrests, but convicts the right person or people that were involved in this heinous crime.
Can Fran Gull, the judge, be fair, in your opinion?
Judge Gull knows no other way than to be fair. I've practiced in front of Judge Gull for 25 years. She does not play favorites. The Supreme Court did not pick her name out of a hat. They chose her for a specific reason. And in their ruling, they unanimously voted that Judge Gall stays on this case. Her ethical and moral standards are beyond approach.
Hey, before we leave, I want to ask you too, with all of the motions, I mean, it seems like every, couple of days a new one is filed. Do you think that there's a possibility that you could end up back on the case? Have you even thought about that? I mean, I believe you're handing over the documents today to the first attorneys.
That wouldn't be a decision I would be in place to make.
Yeah.
Several motions have been filed by the reinstated defense team. I know motions have been filed by the elected prosecutor in Carroll County. If I was ever to be put back on the case, that's not a decision I would be in position to make.
I assume that you would want to take the case back if it was offered to you? Or no?
If for some reason Judge Gall wanted to appoint our office again, it would make sense since my defense team was on this case for 79 days and we've got a pretty good grasp of, what we're after and what we need to do.
Allen County Chief Public Defender. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, interrupt you. There's nothing that's,
there's nothing I'm going to do to try to get back on the case.
No, I'm just thinking with, all these motions now back out there, we just never know, and it seems like every day there's something new. Mr. Liberato, thank you very much for your insight. We appreciate you.